That's in the
Right.
kitchen. Again, nowadays, it's too hard to make one. That's why you don't see them. Yeah, but grandma know you making it, so they wouldn't never see the hard work. That's in the
Right.
kitchen. Again, now, this man good. But all right, guys.
All depends on how you make it though.
And welcome to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. The good-looking people's champ is in the building. And I'm here with the good-looking people's champ is in the building. Rocking a collar shirt tonight. You know when you dig.
Wow, we are tooting our horn tonight, I see. Toot toot.
Yeah, I told
Don't make me fire your ankle. Don't make me fire your ass up coming in here feeling so cute and shit.
Hey man, good looking, man. I mean, hey, I'm just good looking, brother. I can't help that. But I thank God that he blessed me. I thank God he blessed me that way though, man.
From one man to another, I would like to compliment you. From one man to another, I would like to compliment you. You ugly as hell. That's a compliment from one man to another. That's a compliment from one man to another. I don't want no nigga to say that.
That's a reverse backhand way to say I love you, brother. That's all that is.
Exactly. That's how we do that shit. You know how we do that. We can't be too goddamn it. I ain't gonna watch it. When I drop y'all, I ain't gonna watch it see you walk in the house, my nigga. I hope you get. I took you home. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Get in the best way you can, huh?
What you say, West End shouldn't have no op.
Get in the best way you can.
How you get jumped in between leaving the car and making it to your front door?
That's a personal problem with me, man.
Let's jump him.
Get my part. I got to.
Let's jump him.
But hey, you know what a nigga think he clean though. He got his shit but now way up to the neck, to the chin.
Oh man, you know how it is, dog, man. That's what I do, man. I'm a mild-mannered man. I don't say much. I just ask questions, brother.
Don't believe that, boy. He cussed me out before the show started. Didn't he, First Lady?
Never that, man. You my brother, man.
He absolutely did.
Man, hurt my feelings.
There she go, hating and stuff, man.
You owe me an apology.
I'm sorry, gang.
It was
if I offended you, brother.
I'm sure if you used profanity, I'm sure it was
Hey, man, that's the hardest thing. You know what? They was talking, man. That's the hardest thing for a man to say. It's two things hard for a lot of men to say. It's I'm sorry and I love you, man. And I was like, dang, that is true.
Who said that?
That's what I read. No. That's the hardest. No, that's the hardest thing for a man to say. Because if you ever notice,
say that all the time.
Nope. West. When a man say I'm sorry, they say my bad, my fault. They don't say I'm sorry. You ever trip? You ain't never trip off that. Hey.
The language didn't change. Man.
But I'm just saying, you ain't never trip off that. The man say my bad, my fault. They don't never say I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if you're not sorry,
but don't it really mean what you know what I'm saying? You can say I'm sorry and don't mean it. I just want to feel like you meant it. My journey is, I'm gonna tell you what I'll say. I'm gonna say my bad or I apologize. I say I apologize for sorry because sorry and man just don't. I mean, look, I don't like using sorry. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I probably don't say I'm sorry that much, but I apologize. I say my bad.
That's
my
the thing,
fault,
though.
like you said,
but see, that goes to the point that they was making. A man, that's the hardest thing for a man to say. I'm sorry.
If you're not a sorry man, then shit.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
No, when
I say I'm sorry, it don't mean it.
No, that means you can't. Instead of saying like, you know how we always say, "My bad, my fault, dog." Instead of saying, "I mean, I'm sorry, brother." I mean, we just don't say it. I mean,
you know why? We not emotional, cuz we don't have feelings just like that. We grow feelings.
But I'm just saying, does it make a person emotional because they say I'm sorry?
Nope.
But when we mess up with our gal, man, baby, I'm sorry.
Being from a woman.
But
But
when we
look,
mess up with our gal, hey, baby, I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry,
about
baby.
you're saying
it.
to a woman. A man feel better saying that to a woman in that way than a man because it just make you feel weak as a nigga to a certain extent. Like,
Well, why though, cuz?
I
That's
don't
just
know.
that's a thing that society has beat into people, and that's part of
If
the
a woman,
that's part of a problem, which is why you
if a
have a
woman
lot of
tell you that,
which is why
if a
you have a
woman
lot of
tell you
men who lack the ability to be accountable for their actions.
Or emotional intelligence, dog.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah,
I mean, because
that, niggas ain't emotional. It's
it
just
is
not
what it
emotional
is.
really.
not,
It is
but
what it is. If you're sorry
What's
about
that?
something that you did, but it's also because people who don't, whether it's male, female, people who have a hard time apologizing
See,
and
I
doing
like
that.
that word. Apologizing sound a lot better and more sincere than I'm sorry. Because I'm sorry. People just think they can do anything and say I'm sorry. You just supposed to say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to forget about it.
But
Look, sorry don't fix every goddamn
it's all about the way that you were
Mhm.
that word and all that stuff was introduced to you.
uh-huh.
If it's presented to you as something that's
And I'm gonna
Just
tell
like
you
that,
another thing too.
just like they were saying in the African American community, when a man, that's why they say a man, African American man cannot say I'm sorry, or it's hard. They don't say they can't say it. They say it's hard for them to say I'm sorry and I love you.
yep.
I don't
And
agree
it
with that.
should be. It should be.
I
I
don't
love
agree
you.
with
Don't
that.
just we
I don't
don't
agree with
use
that.
I love willy nilly. And
Right,
like, God damn it, if I love you, I mean it. I don't just tell every motherfucker I meet I love them because that shit just not true. But
right.
if I love
And
you, I
then
have no problem
what
telling you
about
So
the
that.
many
men
of
that's
these.
only
If
gonna
I
say
actually
I'm
mean
sorry
it,
when they truly are sorry? So if they meant to do
you
some shit,
feel?
they just did it. Why they gonna apologize?
And
Because
at
I
the end
mean,
of the day, it's your heart, man. You can say anything to a motherfucker, give me your condolences, but then how that person feel about it is another thing. Whether they
right,
believe it or not is another thing. And whether you was sincere or not
right,
matters too, no matter how you say it. You know what I'm saying? You can say I'm sorry, but if you roll your eyes after you say it, are you really sorry?
right.
Like, what is that gonna make it better because you said the actual word, motherfucker? No, goddamn it, you could have said I apologize and it looked like you really meant it, and I would have felt better about that. You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying was you rather hear a person, my bad, my fault.
No, I'm a body language person. When you come to me on some real shit, I'm looking at
You're
I'm
an
really
energy
weak.
type
Right.
person, huh?
He's saying it
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah. I ain't finna exactly.
I get
That's
what
a
you
bad
saying. You
vibe guy.
saying
If
it
I get
like,
a bad vibe around you, I don't want to be around you. You feel me? I trust my vibes now. Two couple things that happened in my life where when I did that I would never not trust it again.
right,
I mean,
Mm.
why I gotta lie? I mean, if I just meet a person and I don't feel right, how's that? I mean, whatever he done, he ain't done nothing to me to make me not like him. So I'm just, I mean, if I feel like that, that's something we don't use much. See, women are more emotional. They say, "Well, I feel like," they say that a lot. But if I get a feeling when I don't feel much often, oh shit, hey, something ain't right. You feel me? Because hey, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess, it's just all about the person too, man. You just got to know yourself. But a lot of people don't, because they trying to be another. So I guess it's all about if you know yourself. You got to go off. You got to, because people are different, man. But it's all about sincere. As far as how you say it, like rap. Everybody saying the same thing. They just finding different ways to say it. I mean, if
I
it
agree with
sound, it
that.
must sound real if it must sound true if they selling records. It must sound true to the public if they selling records. So it's what it is. I mean, shit. I don't think the words mean shit more than the actual, your meaning behind it.
Then
The
the
thing,
action,
some
huh?
niggas will tell you some shit, and us, especially the women. Come on, cuz we grew up telling motherfuckers what they want to hear, just to get whatever we want. Type, when you young coming up. So it's like shit. Over time doing that, you like, you know, you just don't believe. You can't believe. You can't be a fool and believe everything a motherfucker say just because they say I'm sorry or say some emotional shit behind it. Like that's not gonna make the shit true. It still could be a fucking lie. They just could be a good actor.
So this is
That's a
where
lot come with that.
this
That's a
this
lot come
this
with that.
this this, this was the thing that I saw, but it was a little bit. It was another deeper article that I saw. Emotional relationship hurdles. These are things like men. They say men have difficulty time saying, "I need help. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I love you." Those are some of the things that they say is emotional hurdles for men.
Yeah. Is it an emotional hurdle, or is
You
it
know
what you
why?
classify as being a man, not a male? Don't
Exactly.
don't really use those attributes. They only
They
say
don't
that to a
complain.
select few.
They
All
say
right. Say them
so.
words. Say what you said. Say the words again, people. Chat. What he say? We got problems saying.
I need
Say,
help.
let me see. Where
I
is
need
it?
help. I
I
need
need
help.
help.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. I love you.
Man, look. First of all, love scary. You can't love every motherfucker you meet. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with motherfucker like that. It said, even though some people do.
Right.
It's just a lot of shit, man. You know.
And that's just left up to people's interpretation because some people can
I
say
agree
it.
with that. It's understandable
Some people can say it and keep it going and stuff. But then some guys, it's difficult for some guys to say those words and everything.
Especially if they didn't got burned by saying it one time.
Yeah.
It's a
though. Or
different.
they got fucked. Or they got fucked by saying it one time. You tell a motherfucker you love them, that be the main motherfucker across you, man. Look, you gotta stop. You gotta start watching who you really
It
love
ain't
now,
even just
goddamn.
about
It could
love,
be
bro.
different
Nah, but see, move. Hold on a second. It ain't just about love. Like
to
I
say
need
to
help.
say,
What about the times that he cried out for help and
oh,
didn't
need
get it?
help.
You
Oh
understand
yeah,
what I'm
that
saying?
too.
So they quit
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah.
It's a cause and effect to everything.
Well, some motherfuckers just, man, look, instead of asking for help, look, cuz if you gonna say you a man, cuz say you the man in your house and it's five girls in there, motherfucker. Who you gonna ask for
Uh-huh.
help when some shit happen? Everybody looking at you for help, goddamn. We don't have time to ask for help in most situations. We gotta
So
take care of the problem. I'm
that's
trying to
why.
solve the problem. I ain't trying to look. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If help is helping me solve, if
So
that's what it takes for me to solve the
that's what I'm
problem,
saying.
yes.
We as men sometimes we don't have that out. And I know for a fact I can pick up the phone right now and I ain't talked the game in a couple of weeks. I can pick up the phone and say, "Hey, bro, I need your help. I need your advice on something." And he go give it to me, man. One thing about this dude, he game will pick up the phone at all times of night. If I need him, I need to talk to him. He there, man. So a lot of people don't got that support, man. Bounce things off your brother and
You
stuff,
right.
man. A lot of people don't
You
got
right.
that, man. And then a lot of people, especially a lot of men, they keep that stuff just built up and pent up inside. And then when they implode, you can't. I mean, in a way, you can't blame them, man, because they ain't had nobody. They ain't had no out.
No outlet.
They ain't had
And
no
that's all,
outlet.
and that stems from a lot of times they weren't some men aren't taught that it's okay to not be okay sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay to it's okay if if you emotionally drained, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a
It's and it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need a moment it's okay to need another person.
Yeah.
And even going as far as
No.
it's okay to show emotions when something hurt, when something hurt to people. Like, you're supposed to be able to show that. Well, the problem is that the people that you're closest to, you never, like growing up, a mother, father, somebody, the safe spaces that we all have you weren't, if a man cries around them, they tell you toughen up, suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
They do that stuff. So you never learn who your safe spaces are.
I can agree with that.
You never
No, I
learn who your
don't.
safe, because you
I
can't,
don't
because you
agree with
can't,
that.
And if you a man, look,
because
if you a man, man, with your family.
even
What's
as
up,
a
brother?
female, there are people that I can't be vulnerable with. There are people I can't show that I'm struggling because they don't know how to handle me. They approach it the wrong way. There's just everybody is not, should not be privy to those kind of emotions that you have, even as a female. And as females, because we're allowed to, as little girls, cry when something hurt us and all of that stuff, we tend to confine that person who we can be quote unquote vulnerable with. We find those safe spaces because we were allowed to do so. Whereas little boys, even from the time they're like 3 and 4 years old, if they fall, like I've seen people do this. You can have a 3-year-old and he falls and scrapes his knee. Get up, suck it up. Little 3-year-old girl falls and scrapes her knee and starts crying. We pick her up, we cuddle her. It's still a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old boy.
I get it, but
that
that's
was
you
doing our
also
time.
when for me, I like that
You gotta.
because whether we like it or not, male and female, it's a double standard.
Yeah, it is.
So that comes with in the teaching in teaching a boy and a girl that no, it's regardless of how tight you want it to be, it's gonna be a double standard, and that's okay.
And you got to understand who was that boy's role model in real life. Because the person that them a lot of times is not their role model. Because why they going doing all this? And why you see good parents with kids getting in trouble all the time? Because that's not their parents. Obviously, not their role model. You know what I'm saying? Some ignorant motherfucker out there in the streets they looking up to or something at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like
Hey man,
that mean a lot too, cause
we gonna move on, man. But hey, we gotta bring back just talking to you, gang. We gotta bring it back, dog.
Look at you.
Hey, dog, we gotta bring back just talking to you, dog.
You know I'm down.
We gotta put the band back together, man. These are the conversations we used to have on just talking to you, man. We used to have these type of conversations on there, man. It'd be deep, man. Everybody, Shay Boogie, Trey Day, Chris Thurin, hey. But man, hey man, let's talk about these sports. Starting out, hey, NBA playoffs, man. I know we were supposed to come on last week, right? And I want to apologize to everybody, our listeners, our people that follow us and stuff, man. I couldn't make last week's session because the People's Champ knocked out 25 hot ones and stuff, man, with the chef. And I would have been a dead man walking if I came on here last week, man. It is what it is, man. I couldn't do it, though.
He finally got off the couch.
Yeah,
he let you back in the room, dog.
I did something right, cuz.
Hey, he was like, nah, I am not good. Hey, I'll be back in the house.
Hey, that old Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress feel a lot better than this futon down here, dog. I tell you that.
She let you back in the room, huh?
Oh, I'm in the house, man. I'm in like booty hurt, baby. I'm in there.
Look at that.
Hold
Look
on.
at that. Hey man. Right now,
No.
NBA Finals is 2-1 New York Knicks. Knicks went in and won both games in San Antonio. And last night, San Antonio returned the favor, 115 to 111, to kind of close up the gap on the series and everything. Man, what's y'all take on this NBA Finals, man?
Knicks and six.
I mean, I never thought that the Spurs were going to get swept. Yeah.
Nah.
I never thought they were going to get swept. But like when a game was kind of talking about a little bit before we started the show was that game wasn't a convincing win. It was a win. It was a we not finna get swept. That's what that was. A we not finna get swept moment. It wasn't a convincing win because the Knicks had a shot in that game.
Mm-hmm.
They did. When they came, they took a 2-point lead.
They took a 2-point lead. The Knicks just ran into the whole it took too much effort to come back scenario.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you exert a whole lot of energy trying to come back versus that
was the same way in game 2 with the Spurs. They exalted all their energy trying to come back and stuff. And they got down to the last shot. And Wemby didn't have no legs underneath them to shoot that last jumper and stuff, man. That's why I didn't go in. Hey, good look.
I still will say this in a tight game like that. I trust the Knicks in those moments more than I do the Spurs.
You do?
Yeah.
But they got that fourth quarter killer for one.
Yeah, they got that fourth quarter killer. Jalen Brunson is legit. Jalen Brunson is. He not gonna have.
You see how women push that nigga to the ground, man. I would have came, man. Look, nigga would have came off the bench on his whole ass. A bench player that nigga don't play shit.
That play right there shows you that. Now that be the stuff that like our conspiracy theories, buddy. Do you know? This is when he ain't exactly wrong. That play like that not being called the way it should have been called is the NBA saying we don't want to sweep.
Yep.
Because that is a flagrant 2 on anybody other than Victor Wembanyama in a game. All right, baby.
Because
I thought the one play when Castle ran through and deliberately football ran over Jalen Brunson. I thought that should have been.
Hey, because they was trying to beat up Brunson, cuz. I was watching that shit. It's so funny, man. It's so funny when the little niggas on the court, got to get goddamn double, when they got to double, man, jump the little nigga on the court. They was beating little Brunson up, man. That was obviously their game plan to beat him up, and they definitely did.
They kept putting the body on him, man.
But you want to know what?
That's five. That's five to a nigga like him, though. They don't understand. Watch.
What? Guess what though?
That boy looking at that tape right now.
But guess what that shows? When you ain't got a Dennis Rodman, a Ron Artest, a Draymond Green, a Dylan Brooks on your squad. When you ain't got that cat on your squad, people do that type of stuff.
Right. Right.
Because you ain't finna.
Oh no, they would have did that to Steph. They would have did that to Steph. Draymond would have came out the bench on the nigga.
He wouldn't necessarily came out the bench, but Draymond would have got you back another way.
Right.
Oh yeah, okay.
He
You
was
want
Next play or something.
next play or
Next time
something.
he
Next
got in the
time
game.
he in there, next
Yeah.
time he in there,
You're right.
Wimby was gonna have to
You're
field
right.
him.
Yeah.
He was gonna get a good body shot. Oh, that next screen he step for step was gonna be a hard one, and it was gonna be legal.
Yeah, you gotta have you a
No, no, shit, it's gonna be legal.
Charles Oakley, a Bill Langberg, Rick Mahorn. You gotta have one of those guys, man. One of those
When you got a little
man.
guard, like a Steph, like a Steph Curry, Jalen Brunson,
even KG get dirty like that.
yeah. If you got a guard like like Zeke, those type of guards, you gotta have an enforcer out there.
Yeah.
You gotta have an enforcer out there. You gotta have somebody because that's what their job is.
right.
Man,
That's what because like not Reggie Miller. Richard Jefferson said it on the game the other day. He said when they played the Warriors in the finals, their job was to touch up Steph.
yeah.
That was a thing. We gotta touch him up.
Well,
And that's what. And I'm pretty sure that's what they tried to do to Zeke. We got to touch him up. But hey,
man.
but I don't think I think that I always thought this series was going to go
put
6.
a pause right there. See, I want to show everybody this, man. When we talk about that,
tote bag things.
Ooh, that's a fun thing.
Right here.
And then you can make those.
And don't forget the parachute. He tossed it up in the air, threw it back over his head, and then parachuted down.
He comes down slower than any guy in the league. Down he goes, Isaiah. We got a whistle. Isaiah's eyes cut badly. Oh, he took a blow to the head. Blood all over his forehead. Isaiah Thomas. Karl Malone being separated. Here comes off the bench. Walker throwing punches. They have to be restrained. And the referees are taking him off the floor. Chuck Daly's going crazy. Isaiah Thomas hurt badly. Chuck Daly has to be restrained by Eddie Middleton. Chuck Daly. Eddie Middleton holding back. Isaiah on the floor, and the trainer works over him. And Brendan Suhr and Chuck Daly being pushed back by Eddie Middleton. Oh, baby, already with only 4.5 minutes going by, Tibbers Flair here. Boy, he went down hard. Isaiah Thomas, here is that play. He went to the right. Eaton jumps out on him. Isaiah gets by him. Karl Malone, bam, right there with a right elbow. Caught him across the head, the forehead, and down he went on his back.
Well, you really can't say if that was intentional or not. He went up with his arm like to block the shot, go straight up. He didn't go up to throw. He really turned his back on the play. So it's hard to say whether or not that was intentional or not.
But the right elbow caught Isaiah, down he goes. But he's on his back. They're still working over him with his head coach Chuck Daly.
In the play now.
Karl Malone stands behind Jerry Sloan alongside the Jazz bench. Everybody on the floor watching him, waiting. Went out there firing away.
And Dennis Rodman is beckoning that they'll throw Karl Malone out of the ball game. I don't know. And I don't know how they can do that because they'll have to say that it was intentional, and it doesn't look intentional on the replay.
Well, it's just a two-shot foul. It's called. So they're still waiting.
It's amazing.
Driving right south. His intention to go all the way for the layup. He got by Eaton. Then the forearm and the right elbow of Karl Malone as he turned his back. Down he went on his back.
That's a play for 2 in his
who's being ejected from the game? Well, he's putting Karl Malone out of the game. They're ejecting Karl Malone from the game. Flagrant foul. Two-shot foul. Flagrant. Karl Malone has been ejected, and Detroit retains possession.
All right, for the record, let's review Saturday night's collision.
So, you see, the Pistons had the guy, he wasn't even on he came off the bench and threw a punch at Malone, man. Malone hit Isaiah, gave him 40 stitches.
Oh, shit. Somebody probably come out the bed for Bronson, man. Look, man, come on.
Hey,
Look, that was slick foul. That was one of the foulest plays I seen Wemby do all year. Since he been in the league.
If you look at the game later on, when John Stockton came to the Malone was ejected. When John Stockton came to the cup later on in that game, what you think Bill Laimbeer did to John Stockton?
Come on, man. Punish.
He knocked him on his butt.
Yep.
And everybody, when they were coming to the rack, I mean, John Sally, Hammond people, Rodman, Hammond, hey, man. 40 stitches. Now, we know he just got ejected. He didn't get no suspended. It was just that he just got ejected. So if that play, the play we just seen, happened in the modern day NBA today, would the person have gotten suspended? And how many games you think?
Yeah, the team would have got suspended. Nigga, shit, the coach, everybody. Man, look,
it would have been like a 2 or 3 game
suspension. Them come out there, man. It would have been crazy.
How long?
Like a 2-game suspension.
He was ejected. What's the name?
What about the people out the bench first, lady?
Oh, they say Karl Malone
and all the other people.
They would have
that would have been, man, with everybody. Man, who would have?
You also got to remember that happened before the Malice at the Palace.
Yeah, and that was Malone.
Right.
Malone got ejected, a $10,000 fine, and they did give him a 1-game suspension for that.
But like they had to. It took a second for him to do that. That was now, and the reason why hearing that is then it was just flagrant. It was just a flagrant foul or a hard foul. Now they've given flagrant fouls a level. They'll let you stay in with a flagrant 1.
Yeah.
There's degrees to it now.
Okay, so
now, back then, if you got a flagrant, you was automatically ejected.
Okay, Malone was ejected, fined $10,000. And okay, let's go one by one. We know he would have been ejected. Everybody, that's equal. That both checks out. Now, would it have been a $10,000 fine in today's NBA or more?
Yeah,
it ended up being
knocking them down with 4 stitches.
40.
Come on, man. Them folks don't want to see no motherfucker. Them motherfuckers don't want to see no blood. Man, they see blood and you get a flagrant. Oh, you definitely getting a fine, goddamn.
No. What I'm saying, would it have been a 10-game suspension now, or would it have been like a $50,000 suspension? You see what I'm saying? Do you think the fine would have still been $10,000 to this day, or would it have been more?
It would have been more. Hell yeah. It would have been more, because goddamn $10,000 back then ain't the same as $10,000 now. Yeah, it definitely would have been more.
They sneeze at $10,000 right now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! If it was only
$10,000 right now, because $10,000 right now ain't even a game check.
Right, because back then, and we talk about in the early 90s, $10,000, man. When guys was making $2 million a year, that's their salary. You got guys making $2 million in a game and stuff, man.
Who was that? Number 5, Derek Coleman or somebody had just got some kind of
guys get paid $1 million a game, man. Coleman. So I mean, God, dog, man, close to $1 million in some situations per game, and 10,000. Hey, that was a piece of change back then, man. When you only make $1.7 million for the whole year, and taxes go eat up a lot of that.
See, like nowadays, you look at like somebody like, for example, somebody like LeBron. That's why they don't really get into that type of stuff. Like a two-game suspension for LeBron will be like $2 million. 2 games for him is like $2 million.
So let me ask you this. So LeBron comes down the hole, and somebody hit him like that, bust him open and stuff. Ejection, probably a $50,000 fine, and probably a 3 to 5 game suspension.
First of all, I want to see the middle linebacker that can do that to LeBron.
No, I was just throwing it out there. I know ain't nobody gonna really do that to that dude, man, because he probably the most solid. Hey, ain't nobody gonna do that to him. But this modern day NBA, the ejection, that would have been a $50,000 fine minimum, and a 3 to 5 game suspension.
All right,
that's what it. And we talk about modern day NBA now. But see, like you say, they need enforcers like that on the Knicks and everything, because the Knicks back in the day had the Charles Oakleys, the Anthony Masons, and guys like that and stuff, man. They had guys that was going down there and enforcing stuff, man. But game 4 is tomorrow night, man. What does the Knicks got to do to win tomorrow night? I think, and another thing, I think Brunson.
Damn, what they been doing?
Brunson shot a whole lot last night. Brunson wasn't passing that joker last night, man. Brunson was jacking it up, and I think a lot of them guys, New York, this is their first time, and there's a lot of pressure on them guys in New York, man, because they ain't won a championship in, I mean, like 50 some odd years or something.
Phil Jackson was playing.
Their starters been playing together since college. They got a little continuity though. Like, goddamn it,
Phil Jackson was a player when they won. He was a player on the team when they won it.
That's crazy work, ain't it? Phil was a player, man.
He was yes. So that tells you how long that
was with Willis Reed. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. But as far as here's the thing, and
the Knicks' last championship was May 10th, 1973. That's when they won the NBA championship.
And it's kind of what I was saying before you showed the video. So what I was saying is that you said, what do the Knicks got to do to win the game? Come out playing the same way that they played earlier. That's the thing. The Spurs have not done anything as of yet to make the Knicks have to adjust. They just can't. They just didn't play with the sense of urgency early enough in that game. By the time they started getting that part of it going, it was too late.
So they need to stop playing like they up and play like they down.
This game 4 is the tell-all game right now, and this is me. Because if the Knicks lose tomorrow night, the Spurs gonna win this series, man, in 6.
I don't think so.
Let me ask you something. Where the last finals y'all seen that they lost, that it was 2, home losses from both teams, like 2 road wins, 4 road wins in a row. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. If the
4
Knicks
road wins in a row.
If the Knicks lose tomorrow night, the Spurs go win this joker in 6, man.
I don't think we at that point. I really don't think we're at that point.
Crazy. You crazy.
I'm just saying. Hey, did y'all? I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. Did you hear? Did you hear Stephen A. today say the reason why they really lost?
Oh, cause of Donnie Boy.
Don Juan.
Yeah. Because he took his old funky tail to the dang on game.
He say, man, we was doing good, man. To somebody came to the game and made an appearance. Oh man.
When he brought his little funky tail to the game.
What you say? See when he what?
Brought his little funky tail to the game. Did nobody ask for you to be there? I mean, I'm not a Knicks fan, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not a Knicks fan. But if I was a Knicks fan, do you know how pissed I would be right now? Because first of all, let's start off with the elephant in, well, not the elephant in the room, but let's start off with the other part of it. The everyday fan who has, like, there's somebody who was 5 years old.
Hey, hold on. Here it is right here. Hold on.
It's all about Trump. Trump ruined this. President Donald Trump showed up here and disrupted the vibe, disrupted the momentum, disrupted everything. And the New York Knicks faltered because of it. It's all his fault.
Well, Smith had warned that the president's visit to Madison Square Garden could become a distraction and blamed Trump for the loss just after the game. As we just heard him, Trump responded by taking a shot at Smith's talk of a possible presidential run.
I think he's a nice guy, but you need a certain aptitude to run for president. You need a high IQ. I'm not sure that Stephen has that.
That exchange comes after Trump's appearance at the game drew boos from some fans and led to extra security measures around the arena.
Hey, Don Juan threw a shot back at him, didn't he?
Of course he did, because he's an idiot.
Hey, man.
Of course he did.
You can't be mad at Don Juan, man.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
If somebody blame you for something.
Yes, I can. You want to know why? Like I said, there's a person out there who was like 8 years old the last time that the Knicks won a championship that is now, what, 58? 58 years old, right?
Well, they won in 73. So they was 53. They 53 now. They 53 now. So in 73, they was just born. So now it's 53 years later.
But I'm not saying no. There's somebody who's like in their 60s, right?
Uh-huh. Yep. You're right.
That's on Social Security, right? That's in their 60s. That's on Social Security.
Medicare.
Now, they already priced the tickets to get into Madison Square Garden last night, and the Chiefs seat was $5,000.
They done took their little retirement and their little pension and stuff.
So you can't even get into the Garden, right? But Knicks fans live off of the energy of the city and everything else. Like in front of the arena, watching everything on the Jumbotrons and all the stuff, the energy and all the stuff for the fans and everything like that. To be able to watch the game, you could still be at Madison Square Garden, all of that energy. Because he showed his narrow behind up, now they can't have the watch party out front. You eliminate the fans, the casual fans who do all that stuff, being able to even be in the vicinity of their place. Stephen A. was pissed because he got off his radio show at 3 o'clock. He was talking about this yesterday morning before the game. He got off his radio show at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and because Trump was coming to the game, he had to leave from his radio station at 3 p.m. Go straight to Madison Square Garden for a game that don't start till 5 hours later, just because that man was coming.
Man,
what about all the Hispanic fans, man? Trump, the Hispanic fans were scared to come out. They thought goddamn ISIS was with them.
Hey, man, do y'all know? This is what I heard. They, when they call a timeout to when they do a challenge, when a team does a challenge, all the security come on the floor and stuff and stand around. They say some of those security was Secret Service guys last night.
Yeah. Do you know how much taxpayer money it cost for him to go there? You remember how much taxpayer money it cost for him to go to the dang on Super Bowl?
You know how many Secret Service? How many Secret Service people you think was at that game? Yeah.
No, it cost $10 million of taxpayers' money for him to go to the Super Bowl. Look, I'm not an Eagles fan, but I was so happy the Eagles beat the crap out of the Chiefs that game because that's the reason why he was there. because of the Chiefs. So you took your little funky tail to the dang old Super Bowl and got to watch your team get slaughtered.
Dang.
You should have did what every other president does. Sitting
Just
president does.
invite him to the White House, huh?
I know it's a game room in the White House.
Watch that stuff in the White House.
Since Obama was there, I know he got a game room.
Hey man, it was probably
Obama didn't start
to...
showing up. Obama didn't start showing up courtside to games until a few years after he was no longer the president of the United States.
I say it was at least 75 to 100 and some Secret Service guys. Some of them was just probably in plain clothes, looking like ordinary fans that blended in.
And that's 100.
It was 100. It was at least over 100, well over 100 Secret Service.
And
guys.
that's 175 real fans that did get a chance to go to that game.
Because you know the Secret Service was scattered throughout the whole crowd.
Right.
They
scattered throughout the whole thing.
They was in all sections.
But get what though? I know Secret Service, like, nigga, I've been doing this shit 20 years, nigga. I ain't never been in a live game though. You feel me? I know they was lit in that bitch. I know they like shit. I guess there's a couple perks of working for this dickhead.
What you call it, Wes? What you call it?
A couple perks of workers with this motherfucker, man. I already know.
Wait, did you call him a dickhead?
and he is.
Wes called him a dickhead.
And that's what he is.
Hey, gang.
What's up?
Hey, man. You know, pandemonium up in New York. I know traffic was like horrible up there last night, man.
Right.
Did he stay the whole game or did he cut out like most people usually cut out?
Who knows?
But he was sitting next to his boy Dolan.
He was asleep.
I can't pay that nigga no attention.
Who was asleep? Dolan was asleep or Don Juan was asleep? Don Juan was asleep.
So, man, Trump, if the public paid Trump too much attention, it would have killed the whole vibe in the stadium and the viewers.
Hey,
like,
man.
Ain't nobody, I wasn't trying to pay attention to that motherfucker at all.
Hey, man, I think his presence may have took away from the luster of the game.
It did.
Yeah.
Is he coming tomorrow night?
Hopefully he stays his behind. You know what? He got better things to do.
I say like the fans want to bar him from the goddamn home games.
Hey, man, after that loss, I know every fan up in New York blamed him for that loss last night.
Yeah. Think about it.
This probably been the first time. This probably been the first time in history Stephen A. spoke up.
The Knicks haven't lost since April.
Hey, man, and they blame that dude for the. They
haven't lost since April.
Y'all realize the Knicks had 4 straight road wins?
Yeah.
They won the last 2 in Cleveland and the first 2 in San Antonio. Man, them boys some dogs. Ain't no way they losing this motherfucker.
Hey, man, if the Knicks lose tomorroght night, you hear it from me first. If the Knicks lose tomorrow night, they're going to lose.
You hear it from me second. You heard from me second. They won't lose.
That ain't even how playoff series typically go. We ain't gonna call a game for a loss to a team who's up 2-1. A crucial turning point.
Over with.
No,
I would say it's gonna be a critical game because now if the Knicks lose that one, they gotta go back into San Antonio.
Where they won.
Where they done won twice.
Where they won. They going back into a place. They going back into a place where they have.
Well, they ain't got to worry about Trump.
But now
Trump ain't gonna come to San Antonio.
Now we talk about momentum and everything. They would be going back home with the momentum.
Unless the Spurs come out. The Spurs. Here's the problem. The Spurs don't have momentum right now.
Because the Knicks actually think they should have won last night.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. The Knicks did not lead that. The way you beat a team matters. The way you beat a team matters. Like, if it's a straight beat down, then
And they've been and earlier in the playoffs, they wins been like 20 and 30-point dominant. That win last night wasn't like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a dominant win. Like there are games that like it's like, yeah, this ain't going.
Hey man, hey.
Like sometimes there are different levels of dominance. There is just the game where a team just comes in and snatches your heart out dominance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then those games where teams are just hot as fish grease, right? Yeah. Sometimes the team come out hot as fish grease. Do you remember what was that game? I think it was game 4. The first year that KD played in the finals with the Warriors. I think it was game 4. Where the Cavaliers scored like 50 points in that first quarter. They scored like they had one of them ridiculous, they couldn't miss anything type games.
Yeah, it was a record. Like in a quarter they had.
Right. Yeah. If you remember at the end of the game, right? When you looked at the Warriors bench, they were laughing. Because all they would say, okay, they had a game. They not gonna be. They couldn't miss nothing. They ain't gonna be able to do that twice. That's what that was. A game where it's like they didn't really do nothing but couldn't miss. But when you not only can't miss and you dominate on the defensive end, you snatch their hearts out. You won't let them score. It's that kind of a game when when you send a message type of game. That's when you snatch momentum.
Man.
You don't snatch.
I'm gonna tell you, Castle did more this game too than he did the first 2 games.
Hey, I like that.
I lost the bet because I went for an under on Castle, and this bitch want to go over the. Well, he didn't go over it. 1-2.
Castle will kill it, man.
But game 3 he did. But they've been containing him the first 2 games. He just got loose this game. You feel me? As far as scoring,
the Spurs will definitely be a team to beat. In the very near future. This is their grow up series. Every champion has NBA champion has a grow up series. They have that series before they actually win something that fuels them to be able to get over that hump and take that next step. You don't just walk into your first playoff real run and then walk away with it.
And that's the thing too. The big man gotta perform on the opposing team against them, man. The 2 games they won, Anthony Towns did something. Last night he ain't do shit. I mean, the other night he ain't do shit.
Man, and if you look at the first play of the game last night, look at the first play of the game. Look at the first play of the game last night when little Foxy Million threw that lob to Wemby, and he just jumped right over the top of Karl Anthony Towns and just threw that joker down with 2 hands. That set the tone for the whole night right there, dog. That set the tone for the whole night.
Because there's no way you can let the first basket do that.
Man, he dunked on your head, man. Come on, man.
But you gotta expect that this nigga is already over your head walking. So hell, if he jump, he damn sure gonna be over your motherfucking
head. Hey man.
So that should be expected. They can't let these niggas ain't letting that little shit because this nigga that's expected. Look at him. He gonna dunk on somebody's head. Anybody's head.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, man?
What's up with it?
Hey man, but like I said, last night, man,
last night, the only thing that was done was the Spurs avoided getting swept. That's it.
That's it.
And I agree with you on that, C.
Oh, you're right.
They avoided getting swept.
I can't agree with what you said earlier since I've been around either.
Well, goddamn, what's your take?
So we gotta look at this, man. San
You look.
Antonio Spurs is definitely poised to walk into it early and walk into it now. I look at game 2 as being, if San Antonio Spurs lose this series, game 2 was that pivotal game. And the reason being is because Jalen Brunson had an opportunity to put them up and didn't go into it. Wemby gets the rebound. He thinks Stephon Castle is looking, and he doesn't. He makes a rookie mistake for the first time in the playoffs. When I looked at that game and I seen how San Antonio chased them boys down back in the fourth quarter and finally took the lead for the first time, I can honestly say that San Antonio lost that game because Wemby did what he always does. He's trying to get the ball up to the guard. But only thing I can agree with what CC said is the experience. But I don't think that this series will mount down to the experience simply because of just game 2, watching them come back from 12 points, taking a lead in the fourth quarter. And then you go to Madison Square Garden in a pivotal game 3 after you just threw the game 2 away to tie it up 1-1, and you come back and you win that game. So that's all heart, grit, determination, and understanding who you truly are when the lights are on. I think what's overall killing the San Antonio Spurs from dominating the New York Knicks is I feel like the San Antonio Spurs need to have more trust when Wemby is on the court with putting a 2 big in there, because we just seen in game 3, Keldon Johnson and their other small big can definitely put and get a body into Karl Anthony Towns and make it hard for him and Mitchell Robinson. So why not go with a 2 big, go ahead and free up Wemby all the way around and just let him just be a superstar.
I still think that it is
too early.
It's too early.
Okay.
And I still think that this still boils down to the thing I've been saying about San Antonio all year long. They do not respond well to when teams start making runs on them. They don't. And as long as these games are at 12 points, come back from 12 points. 12 points ain't jack. It ain't. It's nothing anymore. 12 points in today's NBA might as well be 4. It don't take much to come back from a 12-point lead. As long as you got you can have 4 minutes and erase a 12-point lead with solid defense and some people that can and some shooters.
Like I say, I think
that the Spurs, the only way that they're winning champ, they got to go through this. They absolutely have to go through this because they got to learn how to win. And you learn how to win by losing. In the NBA, I have yet to see it happen. I don't care what era of basketball it's in. Name me a champion that did not have a pivotal playoff loss the year before or a couple of years before they won.
Magic
Johnson.
I was just going to say Irvin. Irvin came right into the league and won a chip.
His first year and his third year.
How long ago was that?
I mean, you said name somebody though, CC. Now we can't go change the topic to try to make you right.
No, come on now.
Magic.
I mean, but now see, this is the thing though, because now I can curveball you with your curveball and say Magic Johnson was a generational player, so Wemby's a generational player. So why can't Wemby do it?
Magic Johnson also had other people around him too. This wasn't a team full of. This is a team full of 20-year-olds.
When Magic Johnson won the championship, Kareem was hurt. James Worthy wasn't drafted yet. Byron Scott wasn't there.
But it wasn't a team full of 20-year-olds.
I see what you're saying. See,
It wasn't a team. It wasn't a team full of. Yes, Magic Johnson is a generational talent. Also, the way the Magic Johnson's also you could also say this. In today's NBA, Magic Johnson doesn't go to a team like the Lakers. The draft was different.
Oh, okay. So here's the team.
The draft was different.
Okay. When
He
Magic
didn't go to the worst team in the NBA.
When Magic won his championship with the Lakers, his rookie year, he had guys on the team. He had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He had a guy named Ron Boone, Marty Barnes, Kenny Carr, James Cromes, Michael Cooper, we know him, Don Ford, Spencer Hayward, Brad Holland, Butch Lee, Ollie Mack, Norm Nixon, and Jamal Wilkes. He looked like he ain't had too many more, with the exception of Kareem. Magic team wasn't
that wasn't the dream team. The dream team wasn't there officially until Magic got into his third season. That's when he won again.
That's when they had like Worthy and
I don't know. It would be.
Hey man, but I think it'll be an interesting thing, man. But like I still stand on what I say. If the Knicks, if San Antonio win tomorrow night, they go win this series in 6. They'll come back and win the next 4, and that ain't happened since the Lakers. I mean, since the Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. Because you remember when the Heat played the Mavericks.
They so did go down 0-2.
Yep. Hey, the Mavericks was down 0-2, and they came back and won the next 4.
I can see Wemby winning his first championship, his first time in the playoffs. I can see it. And the only reason I say this is because the physicality of what the refs are allowing them boys to play with. When San Antonio figured out that they can play physical, Jalen Brunson isn't a physical. He doesn't like physical basketball play in the fourth quarter. Throughout the game, he does, but in the fourth quarter, no. And they got to him that game.
What? I'm sorry. What you saying?
The physicality of game 3 got to Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter. Like, Jalen Brunson doesn't mind a physical game in quarters 1, 2, and 3. But in the fourth quarter, the way of style that Jalen Brunson plays, he expects to get to the foul line too as well. So he likes a lot of and-ones. When he wasn't getting no calls yesterday because of the physicality that the refs has allowed in this series, that also threw off Jalen Brunson. And this is one thing that I kind of think that a lot of people did not want the Spurs to kind of really get, was this level of physicality. They kind of got it when they played against OKC, but OKC, that was more of a statement series. This right here, this physicality that they're learning to play with all the time, this is what championship teams are made of. And you're getting somebody that has been around months, trained to be able to think in critical situations and think slowly, but think precisely. You giving him, that's a lot.
Did you take your gummy?
That's a lot. I feel like the physicality plays into the San Antonio Spurs hands, and it doesn't play into New York's hands. In New York,
I actually beg to differ. I think the Knicks are a much more physical team than the Spurs. I think they're a much more physical team than the Spurs are.
I don't know, man. But
I don't know, man. I think Wemby sent that message when he pushed the hell out of Jalen Brunson. I feel like Wemby was sending another message, like, "Hey, man, look here. I'm tired of y'all doing all this extra stuff to me in the post. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a shot at y'all favorite, at y'all
The
best
only
players.
thing that push showed was that the NBA wants this not to be a sweep, because that is a flagrant. And that's a flagrant 2.
Oh man, here goes Cece. She reaching with the flagrant 2 now. I was literally with the
No.
flagrant 1.
Flagrant 1 is unnecessary. It's like it could be a flagrant 1 could be that you swiped at somebody's ball wrong and accidentally hit them in the head or neck area. When you intentionally shove another player, that's a flagrant 2.
I mean, you know, he is 7'4".
I'm not saying that it's not a soft call. I'm just saying in today's NBA, that is a flagrant 2. That is a flagrant 2. I've seen players get ejected from games in the playoffs for calls that are similar to that. They wanted that the NBA wants this series not to be a sweep, and what they saw was this: the Knicks could potentially sweep them, and this is going to jack everything up. We need this to be a 6-game or 7-game series.
It's going to definitely be a 6 one, man.
We don't need this to be a sweep. And let's be real, if the Knicks win last night, and that's the whole thing that I'm saying, and reason why I'm not convinced that the Spurs did some miraculous come around is because they did not send a message. The Knicks were in that game.
Well,
they came back and took the lead at one point. They had a legit shot to win that game yesterday. And as long as a team walks away from, in the NBA, when a team walks away from a finals game or any kind of matchup, knowing in their head we had a good chance to win that game, they come out with a different energy the next game. You didn't take their heart with that win. And that's what the Spurs need to do. A win, they got to have a win against the Knicks that takes the Knicks' heart. That didn't do it. That just was, we not getting swept.
Well, I'm going to tell you what else has been going on in New York besides that. The New York Knicks fans have been, this is sad, man. San Antonio Spurs fans been posted on some social media sites. New York Knicks fans are attacking Spurs fans and ripping their jerseys off their backs. Man, what's up with that?
We gonna sit up here and act like we don't already know.
That's fake news, man, Bob.
Say it again, that?
Probably fake news.
That ain't fake news. That ain't fake news.
But even so, we gonna sit up here and act like we don't know that that New York fans and Boston fans are ignorant.
Ignorant.
So we gonna act surprised that they ignorant?
Ignorant.
And wait a minute.
Ignorant.
And they pissed that they couldn't get in the game.
Ignorant.
They had to take that out on somebody. They couldn't get in the game.
They ripping Spurs. Hey man, I'm sorry. Hey, we all from the Lou, man. And West Ten from he from the 10, man. Hey, somebody come pull on your shirt, man. And this jersey you spent almost $200 for it. They yank it off your back. Come on, man. We would have told New York up, man.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Ant? What you gonna do, Ant? You got your little favorite team jersey. You're a Laker fan. Just say the Lakers was playing the Knicks, and some Knicks fans come to you and yank Lakers jersey off you.
I'm a veteran. That's assault. So hopefully you got a good lawyer, because I fear for my life. I'm gonna pull one of them moves.
What you say? You fear for your life? You're a veteran. You're a military vet, huh?
Hey, I feared for my life, man. I ain't know. He grabbed me, and I felt. I ain't know it was 6 of them. You know, I just turned and just I apologize. Good God.
I defended myself. But yeah,
Best I could.
Wemby was talking about it and everything, and it was a real big issue and everything, man. Also, Knicks watch party ends with 8 people arrested. They went to local pub in New York, and 8 people was arrested. They was on the streets scaling light poles, throwing objects at officers and everything. You asking to be locked up. You throwing stuff at the police, man.
Told you they mad because they couldn't get into the arena and they couldn't have a traditional watch party in front of it because of El Stupido.
You still blaming Don Juan, CC?
Yep. And I ain't even a Knicks fan.
I thought Quinn Snyder would have got fired, but obviously he didn't. He just got a multi-year extension with the Atlanta Hawks yesterday.
Why would you think he would get fired?
Huh?
Why would he get fired?
I mean, when he lose Trae Young,
he ain't lose Trae Young.
I thought he would. I mean, did Atlanta make the playoffs?
Yeah, they was playing the Knicks. They had the Knicks down too. They was the only team that the Knicks. I think they was like the last team to beat the Knicks until the.
Oh man.
That was the last team to beat the Knicks until yesterday.
So he earned that contract extension, basically, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he made it to the playoffs after they traded away his supposedly best player.
Oh man, I love the NBA though, man. It's just a lot of good stuff going on. Tomorrow night, game 4, Knicks Spurs, Madison Square Garden. Be there or be square. NHL, we had the Stanley Cup Finals. We got game 4 going on, and if you're not a hockey fan, this has been some of the best hockey.
Facts.
Man,
Facts.
These first 4 games, the Hurricanes are up right now 4-3 with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in the game. But if you ain't no hockey fan, these last 3 games, including tonight, have been, hey man, it make you want to engage in hockey, man. Because this Stanley Cup has been a good series, man. The Golden Knights are down with like a little under 7.5 minutes left in the game. Hurricanes trying to tie this series up at 2-2, but this has been a good series. So man, shout out to some good hockey that's going on, man. And that's another reason Dino probably hiding, because he looking at his hockey. He already upset the Canadian team. Still another Canadian team won't win the Stanley Cup this year and everything. So it is what it is, Dino, man. Man, it is what it is. Oh man, we got I'll be remiss not to talk about the College World Series, man. Baseball. I got to talk to this. Shout out to my boy Coach Corey. The College World Series is set for Omaha, man. Omaha brackets are set, man, for men's college baseball. And like we always talk about, man, it kicks off Friday, June the 12th. But if you look at it, for Omaha, 5 of the 8 teams in this College World Series are from the SEC. 5 of these teams from the SEC: Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and Ole Miss. All these guys are from the SEC, man. These are SEC guys And SEC strong. I mean, they're really strong when it comes to baseball. But hey, strong in baseball don't always equate to strong in football. Alabama and Oklahoma. So we got our series set. Troy, who's the surprising team of this because they knocked off Florida. Florida was the regional favorite, and Troy ended up going in there and knocking them off. And they play West Virginia with the first game on Friday afternoon. And then the nightcap is Ole Miss versus North Carolina, who's one of my odds-on favorite to win it all because North Carolina got pitching and they just loaded, man. I think they won the odds-on favorite to win this College World Series. Then you got Saturday's game, afternoon game. It's Oklahoma at Alabama, which is going to be another good game. And then the nightcap is Texas versus Georgia, which is going to be another superb game. So you got good games that's going on Friday, Saturday, down here in the College World Series. So, man, you don't want to miss some good baseball going on this weekend at the College World Series. NFL. Smoking Joe Burrow restructures his contract. He frees up some cap space for them to go out there and to possibly land a Myles Garrett, but land a Max Crosby potentially. So Smoking Joe restructures his contract. And when what I've learned was when they do the restructuring of the contract, they turn around and get that money up front and bonus money. So instead of just spreading it out throughout the deal, you restructure it and you get your lump sum up front, which ain't no bad deal. They clean up cap space, so they turn your money that's guaranteed into your bonus money. So you go get that. That's cut off in a check. If they want to restructure $30-40 million of your deal, they just go cut you a $40 million check, and you sit. So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good, man. My boy Calais Campbell said this is his last season. He's spending his 19th and last season with the Flock. So Big Calais last season, he gonna finish up with the Flock, man. We gotta send Calais out West 10 with a championship, dog. What you think, Wes? Do we send Calais out with a championship, Wes? If you're talking, you're on mute. Gang, what you think, man? Calais Campbell, we gonna get us a championship with him, gang? Talk to me. We talk back. CC, what you think?
I'm gonna say you really want to ask me that question.
I know, man. I'm in the same division as you. I can't really ask you that with a straight face.
You gonna ask me that question?
Yeah, Big CC. We gonna get one with Big CC, man. We gonna try anyway. It's in the back of our mind, man. You know.
We're gonna try to,
but you know, hell.
We're gonna try to get.
Y'all gonna try to get one with him in the same manner. We're gonna try to see him AR out.
Oh yeah. I forgot about AR last hurrah.
We're gonna try. We try, and you know, the conspiracy people that wanna, it's all laid out. So Aaron Rodgers, he's retiring. He's from California. The Super Bowl is in California.
Hey man. What would the odds be the Steelers and the Rams play each other in the Super Bowl? because talking about the Rams, man, they made a huge deal and got Myles Garrett, man.
Hey.
What?
You see our boy bench warmer?
Oh man, yeah, man.
That was a funny. I said, but he ain't lying though.
Put that in the chat, man. I'm gonna show him what bench warmer did. I thought I sent it to I must not have sent it to our group and stuff.
Vince Warmer had me cracking up laughing because he was dead right with that one.
Hey man, he was spot on with that one, wasn't he?
He was spot on. He's like, because I guarantee everybody in the AFC North we want to say a personal thank you.
Yes. Now you got to the NFC West. Game. You there, Game? Where you at, GR? GR that took a nap on us, man. Game, talk to us, Game. Hey, man. What's
multitasking?
He sleep. He ain't multitasking. This brother sleep, man. Hey, Wes. Hey, man, that's a deep one, though, man. Hey, Myles Garrett out there with the Rams, but do you think they gave up too much for him? They gave up Jared Verse, rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. They gave up a first round, second round, and third round for Myles Garrett. Jared Verse is still, he ain't even 24 years old yet. Myles Garrett is just a shot under, he 30. So they pulled the deal off and it's over with. Oh, in other news, the Cleveland Browns, their QB1 is up in the air. And they say Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders are battling for that position, man. They say them guys are in there doing their thing, man. Both of them making plays and stuff, man. And both of them played well enough to start. So we're going to see who's going to start at the end of this training camp and everything, man. So you'll see who's coming back and who going to start. And I'm curious, man. I'm curious to see who go win the starting position. Everybody say, see, I told you, Game and fell asleep on this, man. A lot of them say it's gonna be Shedeur. A lot of them say it's gonna be Deshaun. CC say it's gonna be Deshaun because they finna make them earn their money.
Right.
She said they're gonna make them earn that bread.
There you go.
And you got to do it as a backup. Yeah, he gonna get some playing time.
Oh, you say he gonna get some playing time?
Yeah, okay. When last time he had Sean play the game?
Exactly. It's been 2 years.
Yeah. Shit, man.
It's been 2 years.
He don't play the check. He get his knocked out of there when he start fucking up too much. He gonna get his.
You see it, Champ?
Hold on, yeah. Hold on, let me go and get it over for my boy. Let me get it for my boy. It's gonna be hilarious. Bench Warmer is, hey, that dude is freaking hilarious. If you ain't never seen the Warmer, man, he is hilarious.
Nah. Well, he on TikTok or some shit.
Oh yeah, he on Instagram.
I ain't got that.
All right, y'all see it? Y'all see it? Here we go. Bench Warmer at his finest.
No, we might trade Myles Garrett. Oh, here we go. Are we really doing this again? These rumors pop up every year. Oh, Myles Garrett might get traded to a contender, and then nothing ever happens. Yeah, we've been barking up that tree for years. If we can't get it done, it's never happened. We'll give you Jared Verse and 3 draft picks. Done. See? Wait, what? That didn't just happen, right? I'm having a bad dream. I'm sorry. Did Myles Garrett just become a Ram? He sure did. I can't believe it. We're finally free! We've won 2 Super Bowls, and this still might be the greatest day in the history of our franchise. I never thought I'd say this because I hate you guys, but this calls for celebration. You want to grab a drink? Absolutely. Let's do it. Can I come? No. So let me get this straight. The team that was already the Super Bowl favorite just added literally, and I mean literally, the best player in the league. You nailed it. I'm going to throw up. Cleveland, what the What? We told you we might trade him. Yeah, but no one's taken you seriously for years. Why would we start now? I don't know what to tell you. It was a good return. Jared Verse is really good, and he's only 25, and we got a bunch of draft picks. So the Rams are just the Dodgers now. Yeah, their strategy to just hoard every good player in the league really inspired us. Looked like fun. So this is what we get. We win one Super Bowl, and the Rams assemble the goddamn Avengers. At least they're done now. They can't possibly bring anyone else in. Right. Surely there's no one else. Hey, just so you guys know, we might trade Myles Garrett. Oh, here we go. Are we really doing this again? These rumors pop up every year. Oh, Myles Garrett might get traded to a contender, and then nothing ever happens. Yeah, we've been barking up that tree for years. If we can't get it done, it's never happened. We'll give you Jared Verse and 3 draft picks. Done. See? Wait, what? That didn't just happen, right? I'm having a bad dream. I'm sorry. Did Myles Garrett just become a Ram? He sure did. I can't believe it. We're finally free! We've won 2 Super Bowls, and this still might be the greatest day in the history of our franchise. I never thought I'd say this because I hate you guys, but this calls for celebration. You want to grab a drink? Absolutely. Let's do it. Can I come? No. So let me get this straight. The team that was already the Super Bowl favorite just added literally, and I mean literally, the best player in the league. You nailed it. I'm gonna throw up. Cleveland, what the f? What? We told you we might trade him. Yeah, but no one's taken you seriously for years. Why would we start now? I don't know what to tell you. It was a good return. Jared Verse is really good, and he's only 25, and we got a bunch of draft picks. So the Rams are just the Dodgers now. Yeah, their strategy to just hoard every good player in the league really inspired us. Looked like fun. So this is what we get. We win one Super Bowl, and the Rams assemble the goddamn Avengers. At least they're done now. They can't possibly bring anyone else in. Right. Surely there's no one else.
Call me when it's time. That is funny, man. Hey.
I said, when that trade went through, I said, boy, Aaron Rodgers and Smoking Joe
and Lamar.
Hey, Lamar got better legs than the two of them.
Yeah, but A-Rod and Smoking Joe, they like, man, there is a God that sits high and looks low.
Man.
Oh my God, man, that is crazy, man.
They did, and then in the same token, Sam Darnold was like, "What the hell?"
Hey, man, my question is: does the Rams make it to the Super Bowl with this team?
The Rams, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl with this team, it's going to be one of the biggest disappointments.
If Aaron Donald,
hey, so hold on, Coach. Hey, so to say what I gotta agree with CC. If the Rams don't make it to the Super Bowl, that's like the Lakers when they went to go get Gary Payton and Kawhi Malone, not winning the championship.
Hey, that's a good analogy, man. Because the Lakers was hands down. They had Kobe, Shaq, Malone, Payton. Man, they were supposed to win the championship with that team, man. They were supposed to win.
I think I almost give them more of a pass. It's like when.
What year, like, was this when they was going for a 4-peat?
Yeah.
That was the 4-peat Lakers, right?
Yeah. This would have been like when the Nets. Remember when the Nets, the reason why Jason Tatum is a Celtic. The reason why Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are Celtics. When the Nets traded for Paul George, Kevin Garnett, not Paul George, but when they traded for Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Joe Johnson. When they gave up all of those unprotected first-round picks and didn't even make the playoffs for real.
But hold on, wasn't that because of injuries, see? Didn't Joe Johnson get injured that year?
I mean, either way it goes, they did a massive, like, the biggest part of that was that their draft picks were unprotected.
Facts. I remember that.
Their draft picks was unprotected. So no matter how bad they sucked, they were losing their picks. So the Celtics could win championships and still get first-round picks.
Yep.
Which is kind of what the Celtics did. They were making the playoffs. Were a good team. And still getting good picks.
I mean, but let's talk about that trade, though, for real. The winners, obviously, out of that trade is definitely the Rams. But the Browns, you are in a deficit of needing a lot more than just an even even trade. Like you could have got so much more for Myles Garrett to where your offense and defense could have been set.
Because here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If everything goes according to like you just traded for first round or third round picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was.
It was first rounds.
First round picks, right? With a team that was a player or two away from the Super Bowl last year. So it ain't like you getting a high pick.
They weren't even a player two away. They was literally, a player. They weren't even a player. They was literally just not having the ball last. Sam Darnold made them fight for it.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I like to trade.
Hey man,
I like to trade both ways.
I'm sorry, man. Hey, you made a good point, and CC. It ain't no way that and I did the research. It's the 2003-2004 Lakers. Now, hear me out. Here was their roster. Shaq. No, I'm going to go in order. Kobe Bryant, Brian Cook, Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, Devin George, Horace Grant, Karl Malone, Slava Medvedenko, Shaquille O'Neal, Gennaro Pargo, Gary Payton, Kareem Rush, Byron Russell, Ime Udoka, and Luke Walton was on that team. Ume Udoka.
Wait a minute. You mean, hold on, Malaysia's husband was on that team?
Gennaro Pargo was on that team.
Malaysia's ex-husband was on that team? He actually played on a team that was worth something.
He was on that Lakers team. Man, they had a way.
That would explain why Malaysia and Shiny were friends.
That's how they met.
That's how they
met.
Was
the happiest year. That was the happiest year. I could. It seemed like I'm like everybody just feel like the only way they can win is go to fucking LA.
I think literally that was the first super team in the modern day era before LeBron now. No, you gotta say
LeBron was.
West.
LeBron started this shit.
No, it wasn't, Coach. That was a second.
I'm being sarcastic.
That was a second.
I'm being sarcastic.
Who was the first one?
You gotta think about it. Kobe and they did that because of you had KG and Ray Allen went to Boston that same year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, they didn't. Well, if they did, they didn't really do nothing. Because you think about it, that really didn't do nothing because the Pistons won the East.
Yeah,
right here, this was a significant super team right here, though. You had, I forgot about Rick Fox on that team. Then Devin Horace Grant, I forgot he was on that team.
That was literally a Hall of Fame team. Number Hall of Fame was pretty much.
But Ime Udoka was on that team, man.
That's funny.
A 6'7", a 6'7" rookie out of San Francisco, out of Portland State.
That is fun.
Crazy,
that is hilarious.
Ime Udoka, man, was on that team, dog.
I'll put it like this, man. That Rams move is this solidifies more why I don't like betting on sports. And the reason that I say that is because now you allow the Rams to really be able to do free will, because if Aaron Donald does come out of retirement, we all know exactly he can go to whatever team he wants to go to. There is no trying to go through an agent. He can select, and we all know where he's going to select. At what point of time does the commissioner come in and say that y'all just have entirely too much?
They ain't gonna do it because they don't.
Because you still got Devin, you still got Devontae Adams out there that they still waiting to.
They don't say it to the Lakers. I mean, they don't say it to The Dodgers.
I mean, but that's a different. But that's a different sport.
Hey,
baseball always been like that.
You gotta sit back and
that's guaranteed money on us too.
You gotta sit back. They didn't say it to the Yankees for all those years when they had
different kind of money, coach.
That's
different kind of money, though, coach, and that's a different kind of that's a different kind of good old boy system. This is what I'm saying is this.
But I'm
not having it. Take the pen.
At some point, the NFL gotta stop being so obvious that they literally following the money.
But see, that's what every sport though, dog. Every sport, man. They going, these guys, and God forbid these guys win championships. When they win championships, only thing they looking out not for is to get paid. When they win a championship, getting paid is what's next on their agenda, man. So that's what's next on their agenda.
I don't like the trade. I don't like the trade for the Cleveland Browns because they could have got more offensively. I love the trade from the Los Angeles Rams because y'all got an older player in Myles Garrett. Y'all traded a younger player, but y'all trying to win now, so y'all sticking to y'all code and y'all motto.
And AJ Brown went over to the Patriots.
Which overall the real winners for that trade is going to be the Patriots. The Philadelphia Eagles is going to take a hard decline offensively.
I don't know.
DC.
It depends. It depends on how they rookie. It depends on how they rookie pans out.
It's okay. It's like this.
Who did the what's the name got the rookie out of USC, right? The Eagles got the rookie out of USC, right?
Lemons.
Yeah.
Y'all missing this though, man. Since AJ Brown has been with the Philadelphia Eagles, he has been 1,000-yard receiver.
I don't think Devontae Smith is going to be that guy up there, man. For some reason, I don't think he going to be that dude.
It's been proven. Tyreek Hill tried to go to Miami and do it. Speed is not just going to get you to be that guy. You have to have size. You got to be a body type like Mike Evans, AJ Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, somebody that can JSN, somebody that can get space, or if I can't develop space, I am a big body and I can go up in a crowd and I'm gonna come down with it.
And speaking of Mike Evans, man, Mike Evans is a 49er, man. And everybody making the fuss and the emphasis on the Rams and everything. You forgot that 49er defense is coming back healthy this year with Nick Bosa and Fred Warner and the rest of those boys there. And they added Mike Evans to their fray to go along with. You still got CMC, and you gonna have a healthy Kittle. And you gonna have. I mean,
if they don't get rid of their head case before the season start, that's gonna ruin their season.
They got to get rid of Ayuk, man. Ayuk has been a problem, man.
He wants to leave. That's the thing. He wants to leave. It's not that he wants to stay there and they want to get rid of him. He wants to leave. I don't know why teams are so hard to get rid of players that's unhappy. Just get rid of them. Go get what you need for them. It's part of the game.
Hey, this is what would have got him up out of there. I would have got rid of him. Hey, he would have been gone today. Look at this. Look at this.
Thing. You want to know why they really mad though? They mad because they stupid. They dumb. They mad that they paid me $50 million in 8 months. And they avoided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at they selves for real. Niggas acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at they self. And another thing. You wanna know why they really mad though? They mad because they stupid. They dumb. They mad that they paid me $50 million in 8 months. And then voided my guarantees for 2027. And I'm about to be on a new team in 2027. They mad at themselves for real. Niggas acting like they mad at me, but they stupid ass mad at themselves.
What y'all think about that, man?
Some things is better left unsaid and off of social media. Regardless on if you got that guaranteed money, how does that look for how does that look for another team?
Yeah. Man, take the $50 million you got in 8 months and let them void the rest of that, dog. Then he said niggas acting like
But
they
I
mad
get
at
it
me.
though. I get it from a player standpoint because at some point these organizations do have to realize that you're only as big as your players and also how you treat them. Is literally that simple. It's
So
a 50-50 give relationship.
So we know they're gonna end up trading him, but the thing is, where they gonna trade him to? Because as of now, he's still on the 49ers roster. He's still a part of the team.
I don't know who's gonna be willing to take him. I mean, I would definitely love him to see him in some black and purple. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, though, that's a lot for us to take on too.
So do you think that the relationship is unrepairable? Because they
Once
really
it
don't.
reaches a point that it goes to social media, think about it, Coach. If Lady V goes to social media and tells everybody that y'all getting a divorce, even if there was some way of working it out, that's probably gonna happen now because you like, damn, you went to social media and told and basically told the world our business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we got to look at it like that too. It's like that's kind of what it is because you're married to that team, so they want you to do things a certain way. You walking around, you are a walking billboard for that brand. So you're married. You're in a relationship.
Because you sit back and think the 49ers receivers is Mike Evans, Ricky Pearsall, and the 49ers did sign Christian Kirk. You know they always got Kittles that's still there. DeMarcus Robinson, he there. And then you got a couple rookies up in there and everything. And then
what's the over under on who gonna get the first hamstring?
Between who?
Christian Kirk, Mike Evans. Who gonna have the first hammy issue?
I low-key think that those was all fake.
Yeah. I mean,
and the reason I say that is because I feel like they was done with Baker and they chasing. I feel like Mike Evans won a championship, but he didn't want to say it though.
Okay.
I feel like they did like what Lamar Jackson did this year. Lamar Jackson really wasn't hurt. You can see that shit.
Yeah. So I think Ayuk is out of there. I don't know where it's gonna go to, but they say
Lamar just wanted the offensive coordinator gone.
I don't. Who wins? And I know we're gonna get off the NFL later on in the season, but the NFL South, that's gonna be another up for grabs division too. Because I'm not sold on Baker. I don't know, man. I don't know. Carolina gonna come into the season with a lot of momentum and everything, but I'm not sold on them neither, man. But George Kittle say he is loving Mike Evans there, man. He just opened up the offense, and they still got CMC though, man. They still got CMC.
Yeah, hey, Mike Evans gonna be good for Purdy. Boy,
Mike Evans may be a leading receiver this year.
Yeah,
Mike Evans gonna be so good.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, do we wait a minute? Do we believe in Brock Purdy?
Well, I'll say this. I feel like Brock Purdy is a better game manager than Jalen Hurts.
Huh?
I feel like Brock Purdy is a better game manager than Jalen Hurts.
What about a better game manager than Baker Mayfield?
Mm-hmm.
And what's go the Buccaneers didn't have.
They
had a Bucky Irvin, but they didn't have a Christian McCaffrey. So Christian McCaffrey will open up. He'll open up a lot for Mike Evans.
I wouldn't call Baker Mayfield a game manager.
No, he's not a game manager.
He's not a game manager. He's a game wrecker. He's not a game manager.
So now since Mike Evans with the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan has a different type of scheme than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and everything. And you gonna take a lot of the pressure off of Christian McCaffrey. And like Ann say, Mike Evans go probably be in the top 10 in receiving this year.
You fuck around and be the number 1 receiver this year.
Yeah, because the focus when you are game planning for the 49ers, who's your number 1 person you trying to stop in that 49er offense?
Well, you gotta stop the running back first in everybody offense.
But Christian McCaffrey, you game planning for him. You game planning for him running. You game planning for him catching it off the backfield. You're game planning for that little guy. So, which is go and if you're a betting man or gambling man, you want to take a fly off George Kittle too. Go after a Kittle.
Who's next?
Coach Corey in the building. What's up, Coach?
But this is the thing, though, man, about that offense. We already we acting like the core of their offense is gone. They just added pieces around the core of the offense. What I mean by that, Kittle is gonna still be there. CMC is gonna still be there. Quarterback is still gonna be there. You adding 1,000-yard receiver that's been in the league, he's coming. And then you adding Christian Kirk with an already stellar rookie and Ricky Porcel. So you talk about if they stay healthy, that's a dangerous team because you're gonna have to stop a lot in today's NFL.
It is, man.
I'm just still shocked.
I wouldn't just give the Rams the Super Bowl off the flip because they still
you can't give anybody the Super Bowl off the flip. What you can do is respect what the Rams have done with recognizing that they were a drive away from being in the Super Bowl. And I think if you put the Rams up against the Seahawks, against the Patriots, they still win. They still win. So, and then they're setting up for they're setting up correctly for Matthew Stafford's succession plan. So they're just doing what a good organization should do.
Mm-hmm.
And not just, okay, we just gonna wing it. No, you got an aging quarterback that was a league MVP last year, and let's strike while the iron is hot. They made moves to make sure that they were in position.
I think they pushed their chips on. They pushed their chips to the middle of the table.
They pushed their chips to the middle. They made moves to put themselves back in position to be exactly where they was last year, but take it all the way to the Super Bowl.
And it's big for them because the Super Bowl is played at SoFi this year. Yeah. So you know how huge it is for them to be able to host that Super Bowl again at SoFi. And the last time the Rams won the Super Bowl, they won it at SoFi against the Bengals. What would the odds be the Rams and the Bengals meeting the Super Bowl this year?
No.
But you know what? It's funny you say that, CC, but it's a prop bet out there in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know it's a prop bet out there, and there's people actually jumping on that bet.
Of course,
they are betting that lightning strike twice in the same spot.
And
Bengals and Rams in the Super Bowl in SoFi again.
And they jumped at it once Myles Garrett got traded to.
They did. They jumped down on it.
They jumped down on it once Myles Garrett got traded to the Rams.
Yeah.
That means Smoking Joe ain't gonna be running. I mean, he's still gonna be running for his life, but he ain't got to run for his life against two of the best pass rushers in the entire NFL 4 times.
And you know what they say? And one more thing, man.
Yes, he do.
Kenneth Walker.
Yes, he do.
The Chiefs believe that Kenneth Walker can transform their entire offense. What do you think? You think that's possible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it. They won a Super Bowl with a quarterback being the leading rusher on their team.
Mm-hmm.
That speaks value.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker didn't put up the numbers that Kenneth Walker needed to put up last year's because they got pass heavy, not because he couldn't do it.
And this was the thing too. This was what got me too. When with him added, and like you say, when they won them Super Bowls, they didn't have a stud running back. They had decent running backs. They had running backs by committee, but they ain't had no straight.
They ain't had no running back like Kenneth Walker.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't had nothing like that. Which in turn will probably make it easier on Patrick Mahomes. It's gonna definitely make Mahomes' job a whole lot easier.
In hopes.
Coach Corey, you there, man? Coach Corey got it on mute, man. He put in the comment, this is gonna be the last $50 million Ayuk get, man.
I second that.
Coach Corey, did you see the idiotic thing Brandon Ayuk said, man?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, I don't even think will a team pick him? They gonna pick him up, but still.
They ain't gonna give him no $50 million.
No, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The 49ers gonna make his dumb ass inactive the whole year and not pay him. And he just gonna be sitting out there not playing with his punk ass $50 million. And then they gonna see who really stupid. Because if you have the contract with them and he talking like that, he can do whatever he want. They can do whatever they want to him.
They don't. Hey, they figure like trading them or cutting them would be too easy for them.
Yeah, because you know all they gotta do is him come in and take a physical, and the doctor say he failed it.
Uh-huh.
And then the doctors say he can't play all year, so they can make him inactive.
Oh, yeah, Daddy on the podcast.
They make him inactive for the whole year. They ain't got to pay him because he's injured.
And he ain't getting nothing. They gonna probably get the last laugh. Also,
so who sounds stupid?
He do.
If the doctors don't clear him, and he can go get all the second opinions he wants, and go see all the doctors he wants, but the ones that's got to clear him are the team physicians.
The team doctors got to clear him.
So he could possibly be sitting healthy, not playing no more.
With his $50 million, right?
Because you running his mouth.
That's it, man. That's it. And Jacoby Brissett, he's this is what's funny to me. He's seeking a new long-term contract with the Cardinals and stuff, man. And they just dumped a huge salary with Kyler Murray. Will the Cardinals invest in Jacoby Brissett as their quarterback of the future?
They might as well. No. They just dumped Kyler Murray.
It'll come at a cheaper price tag.
Who else they got?
No, but Brissett say he wants at least 25 to 30 million a year.
He can't command that. What has he done?
He hasn't done anything to get 25 million a year.
You can't ask for money just because you are an available body.
He figured like I'm the only body really here that knows the offense and everything.
That's like going into the bank with $2 and asking for $2 million. Where they do that at?
Oh, man.
You know, but you know what? If the Cardinals give it to him, that just shows me how dumb the Cardinals is.
They might give him a slight raise because he's the only body in the building, but he ain't gonna get $25 million.
The Cardinals are not the Browns. If this was the Browns, he would definitely get $25 million.
Dang. Did you? Dang. See, you say the Browns, they would have been opened up to $25 million for.
Heck yeah. I mean, let's be real. The only reason why there's a quarterback controversy in Cleveland right now, why they are battling for spots, is because they paid a quarterback that was about to get suspended for a whole dang on season a guaranteed $200-something million.
$270-some million, man.
To a guy who was about to get suspended. Like, you can't make this stuff up. This man, it wasn't like, this wasn't after Deshaun had that miraculous season and then nothing happened. The man was facing, at one point he was facing possible criminal charges. I mean, come on now. And they paid him a guaranteed $200-something million. The Browns had, 5 or 6 quarterbacks on their payroll. So yes.
Your boy got a contract extension, CC. Darnell Washington got a contract extension, 4 years, $42 million. 21 million is fully guaranteed.
He should have. He works for the Steelers offense.
Yeah.
Especially with either the old man as a quarterback or a rookie. Because you put Darnell Washington in there, he becomes, if he's not getting the ball, he becomes an extra offensive lineman.
Yeah. And speaking of that, y'all edge rusher Nick Herbig.
Nick Herbig, yeah.
He just got a 4-year, $100 million contract extension. And he was the third edge rusher on the depth chart. So what does that tell you?
He should have gotten his extension.
We know TJ go start. What about Alex Highsmith? Does he still start?
He still starts, but see, with Nick Herbig, they just plug him in. The reason why Nick Herbig got that extension is because even whenever Watt was out, and Highsmith tends to, for some oddball reason, has some kind of quirky ankle or something happen to him every year. Highsmith misses a couple of games a year.
Mm-hmm.
High ankle sprains and everything else. And when he goes out, Herbert comes in and the pass rush doesn't miss a beat.
So what's telling me that since the Steelers invested in Nick Herbert, he's in position to do a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he got 42 million of that 100 guaranteed. So he in good position, and
it also puts him in a good position that whenever
they ready to part ways with Highsmith
or
they not gonna part ways with Watt. Watt go retire Steelers.
Watt go retire Steelers. I'm just saying, but Herbert is young.
Yeah, Herbert is like 24.
He's young, so you got that.
Highsmith is like 31, 32, ain't he?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I mean, you got 25-year-old Nick Herbert compared to 32, going on 33-year-old Highsmith. Yeah, you gotta pay the young man. Also,
the question mark is not going to be the defense at all. The question mark is going to be what can we get out of the quarterback position, because the
Question mark gonna be
weapon.
our whole organization.
Hey man, hey.
Don't be a hater all your life.
No, see, I'm not. But this is the thing, though. I don't feel like who you guys got to place Tomlin was good enough for your organization.
Mike McCarthy?
He doesn't. You got to think about it. You guys have, but before Tomlin, it was still, as I don't like fucking saying these two words together in the same sentence, but I am. Y'all are known for a good organization to be winning before Tomlin, before the coach, before that as well too. So for me, I'm not saying Mike McCarthy isn't a winning coach, but he wins at the compromise of having a okay defense. Y'all are not known for that. So that goes against y'all whole entire organizational scheme.
And
but I don't know. I'll be quiet.
I would agree with you if Mike McCarthy was necessarily the future call for the Steelers. He's not.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's not the future call for the Steelers. Because you got to think about it. They always knew that Aaron Rodgers was coming back. What Mike McCarthy is a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bridge. He's the guy before the guy actually comes into play. And I don't think that they looked around the landscape of the NFL and college, and even with some college football, and say, hey, this is the guy we want for the next 20 years. Because the Steelers have coaches for decades.
Correct.
They don't have coaches to sit there for 2 or 3 years. And when you're looking for when you're that organization and you're looking for the guy that's going to be there for the next 20 years, it's not a knee-jerk decision.
Definitely not Mike McCarthy, who's in his 60s.
Right. So
definitely
by picking Mike McCarthy, who's in his 60s, who we all know is not about to be coaching for the next 20 years.
Exactly.
It's a bridge, and when you got Aaron Rodgers coming back as a quarterback, who is another bridge, you're going to have Aaron Rodgers. You're going to see what these two rookies you got going, and once you know for sure where you're going with that quarterback, with that quarterback position, you will then see the man who's going to be the man for the next 20 years for the Steelers. They not going to. Because you had too much success.
Man, Mike McCarthy is in here. He'll be 63 in November.
You've had too much success with the coaches that you've had. Oh, like, if I'm not mistaken, every single one of them was won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They produce something.
Every coach in the Steelers, from Chuck Noll to Bill Cowher to Mike Tomlin, they all did it.
All won a Super Bowl, so they're not going to just.
So let me ask this question: why would you destroy your history for a bridge?
Makes sense. Make a lot of sense.
Why would you bring somebody in there to bridge 1 year with one quarterback that he played with, that he coached, to destroy your whole history? You had, 3 coaches in how many years?
Yeah.
So now you run the risk of bringing a bridge in there and them not doing good, and then nobody wanting to take that job. Instead of getting the hire right this time.
Because I don't think they saw it was anybody out there that they were impressed with to that degree.
Then why get rid of Tomlin?
They didn't get rid of Tomlin. Tomlin was retiring anyway.
No, Tomlin left because of all the BS that was going on behind him.
Tomlin was ready to walk away.
I guarantee you he wouldn't have walked away if there wouldn't have been clamoring from people around him that he needed to go.
So let me ask you this. So after this year, when Mike Tomlin do his year with the broadcast booth, will he come back and coach next year? Not this season, but will he come back and coach next season?
I think he's done.
He might be done.
I think he's hanging it up.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is neither. And then you got another guy. You got Sean McDermott, who's taking a broadcasting job for this year. I don't think Sean McDermott done.
Sean McDermott, I don't think he's done because Sean McDermott hasn't had the success that Mike Tomlin's had.
It's gonna take one of these guys that's gonna get fired this year. And I'm gonna tell you, we know the coaches that's gonna be on the hot seat coming into this season. We already know the coaches that's coming on the hot seat. Cincinnati Bengals coach, he's definitely coming in this season on the hot seat. I gotta say, my boy in New York, man, the Jets, Aaron Glenn, he coming in this season on the hot seat.
Yeah, but these are jobs that like look, two things gotta happen for Mike Tomlin to come back. One, he has to actively miss it, which is why he's saying, he's taking a job to stay close enough to the game to see if he's actually going to miss it.
He gonna miss it because he go.
But you don't know that he's going to miss it.
We will see. We'll
you don't
see.
know just because
you gonna be. I'm gonna tell you how you gonna tell if he missed the game when he's going through like when he's on NFL Today. You gonna see the way if he's really passionate about what he's talking about and stuff. You can tell in his demeanor if he go really miss this game. And Todd Bowles, ashy face, he on the hot seat too.
But missing the game is not. You can miss the game. It's not the game that people that when players return and coaches come back out of retirement, it's not necessarily the actual game that they miss. They miss the process. They miss the stuff that the stuff that prepares you for the game. Those are the things that they miss. Not being on the side.
I think they missed the camaraderie of the team and stuff. They missed that whole team. I think they
might miss
training camps. They missed
the stuff, the preparation. All of that's part of the preparation. But
they missed the part of being a leader of men.
Right.
That's what they missed.
And that's what Mike Tomlin was.
And why do people that give up coaching go into broadcast? Because who has more insight to every team than the people on the broadcast? So he can stay and pick and choose where he want to go if a job offers, because he's gonna get insight into every organization. Draft picks, good defenses, bad defenses, good offenses, bad offenses. So if somebody approaches him with the right job, basically his next job is doing all his homework for him.
Yep.
And I think that it all comes down to,
when I get done smoking, I will.
Does he feel satisfied with his career and what he's done so far? If he doesn't feel satisfied, then he'll come back. But some people look at everything that they have accomplished, and when you accomplish one of the most winningest coaches, never had a losing season, been a couple of Super Bowls, won Super Bowls. So,
and at the end of all that, it's gonna say was forced out of Pittsburgh.
But he might not care about that. He might not actually care about that. And
no coach with that type of success is just gonna walk away and be satisfied with people wanting him out of there, despite all the things that he did. It's a point to prove to go back to prove that they made a mistake by trying to force me out.
Yep. Hey, man.
Perfect example. Dick Vermeil.
Right before he took over the Rams, when he came back and took the Rams to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
When he was coaching his first team, that was the Eagles. When he was coaching the Eagles, when they booted his butt up out of there, man, they say he was a good football mind, but the game has passed him by. Dick Vermeil went into broadcasting for a couple years. Like Coach Corey said, he saw the insight. He had the insight on the Rams and the opportunity with them. And he knew Trent at that time, before it was Kurt Warner, it was Trent Green. Trent Green was probably one of them. He was projected to be projected to win the NFL MVP that year when he went out in the preseason with that knee injury. Mm-hmm. Trent Green was projected. And he walked in, Dick Vermeil knew, hey, the Rams go give me my best shot of winning something this year. And that's why that's when he took the Rams position and stuff. He knew it. He knew it. He took it the 1 year when they had Tony Banks and Lawrence Phillips. And after that, he made a haul, and then he changed everything out. So that's what it was. And the Falcons did give Drake London an extension, 4 years, $141 million, will make him the third highest player in the NFL. So we touched on a lot of sports tonight, man. We're gonna come back tomorrow, make a special trip back tomorrow to talk more about this college World Series and these 5 SEC teams. We're gonna talk more about this NBA.
I gotta do some more research. I gotta do some more research on it to figure out which ones we want. You know, to keep 3, cut 5.
Uh-huh.
I want to do top regular season NBA games. Best regular season, like single game. Some of the most iconic games.
Keep 3, cut 5 most iconic games.
Yeah, NBA regular season. Think I should do regular season or NBA games in general?
NBA game, do regular postseason.
Regular and postseason?
Yep, combine them both. That's what's gonna make us really think.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, CC gonna do her homework, man. We're gonna slide on out of here, man. Check us out tomorrow. Peace out.